I'm back. All right, people. This is Cindy Pressgraves with Cindy's Realty Group and by EXP. All right, so today I do want to talk about. All right, so I already gave you guys about the why the interest rates are so high and how we think about like we're living in a little bit of fantasy island. Yes, we are with the interest rates coming back down. Okay, let's think about this as remember that ex that you really broke up with him, and all of a sudden like he just got married. So you know what? Just forget about him. So now reality is gotta get yourself out there. Okay, so why is home ownership important during these times? Okay, so home ownership can help you shield from inflation. Did you know that? Definitely. Once you actually are in a home, think about it. Your interest rate won't go up. Your monthly payments won't go up. And you know what? You don't even have to even consider about moving back with mom and dad or even living in your parents' basement. Who wants to live back in their parents' basement? So let me give you a couple of things. I understand if you're following along with the news today, you're likely have heard of the inflation that has been rising, but you're feeling likely like the impact in your day to day as prices are going up and up and up, like gas, groceries, and more. So these rising consumer costs can put a pinch on your wallet and reevaluate any big purchases you have planned to ensure they're still worthwhile. So yes, home ownership, it is totally worthwhile. Look, I just bought a house for myself and I already have equity. But keep in mind that once that equity keeps on going up and that inflation keeps on going up, your houses are going to go up too. Okay, don't worry about the market crash because it's not going to crash. It's going to correct itself. This is why the interest rates are going up. So let me go ahead and just keep you there. Keep on listening. Keep on listening. Don't go anywhere. Okay, in this case, we have, you know what? We have the interest rates going up, we have inflation, we have everything going up. Now what? Should I just wait and see until the market crashes or the interest rates come back down? It's like your ex-boyfriend coming back. No, it is not going to happen. He is done. Walk away, walk away. Or even if you have an ex-husband, just walk away, leave him away. Okay. Anyways, you lost it. Okay, so if you've been thinking about purchasing a home this year, you're probably wondering if you should continue down that path, if it makes more sense to wait. The longer you wait, it's going to cost you more. That is the cost of waiting. While the answer depends on your situation, here's how home ownership can help you combat the rising that comes with inflation. Keep in mind that when you have, and this depends by county too, you have that homestead exemption. This also depends in states. I'm licensed in the state of Georgia. Home ownership offers stability and security. So keep in mind, whenever you're living with mom and dad, they own their own house, right? Of course, that brought security to you. Remember, you want to also, if you have a family, you also want to bring that to your family. If you're single, you want to have a roof over your head that you don't have to move in with your boyfriend, girlfriend, or even think about considering moving in with your parents. Imagine being 35 and moving with your parents. You think that's sexy and attractive and putting on Bumble or any type of these dating sites saying, hey, I live with my parents. No. All right, let's continue. So, Investopedia explains that during a period of high inflation, prices rise across the board. That's true for things like food, entertainment, and other goods and services. So even housing, both rental prices and home prices, are on the rise. So as buyers, so just as a buyer, how can you protect yourself from increasing costs? The answer is home ownership. Have you thought about that? Do you think it's that difficult to be a homeowner? It's scary, believe me. It's just like walking down the aisle or starting a relationship. Oh my God, do I really want to be with that person? The good thing about a relationship is you can just run away. But home ownership, you sign a 30 or 40-year contract or 15. It all depends on how lengthy you want it, right? But okay, I'm not trying to scare you off anyways. But in this case, buying a home allows you to stabilize what's typically your biggest monthly expense, your housing cost. If you get a fixed rate, mortgage on your home, this is what I was telling you about. You lock in your monthly payment for the duration of your loan, often 15 to 30 years, even 40 years. So James Royal, Senior Wealth Management, Reporter at Bankrate says a fixed interest mortgage allows you to maintain the biggest portion of housing expenses at the same payment. Sure, property taxes will rise and other expenses may creep up, but your monthly housing payment remains the same. What are you thinking about that? Tell me, do you think it's something that it entices you to be a homeowner? Yeah, of course. Because again, you have that landlord knocking on, ding, 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 ding. Hey, I'm going to increase your rent by $300 to $800 a month now. Oh gosh, do I really want to pay that? No. Okay. Anyways, let's just go and keep on going on this. So even if the prices rise, your housing payment will be a reliable amount that you can keep your budget in check. So if you rent, you don't have the same benefit, right? So this is the whole thing. You're throwing your money away. You're paying someone else's mortgage. Think about that. If you live with your parents, it's a different story. But anyways, I'm not trying to push you to your parents' house completely. But in this case, is you don't have the same benefit, and you won't be protected from the rising housing costs. No. So use home appreciation as your benefit. Look, I just sold my house. I bought it at 265,000. I sold it. Not going to tell you, you can actually do your homework with that one. But anyways, it doubled. It doubled. Now I bought this house. I have over $50,000 in equity. Am I going to make that in anywhere else? By renting? Of course not. Okay, so while it's true, rising mortgage rates and home prices mean buying a house today costs more than it did a year ago. You still have the opportunity to set yourself for a long-term win. So what are you waiting? What is the fear? Talk to me. Tell me. Tell me. I'll sit down and talk to you. Buy now lets you lock in at today's rates and prices before they both climb higher. All right. So you're telling me, let's talk about this. Let's have a conversation here. So you're telling me about the rates, right? That you're scared, that you're waiting for the rates to come in. Okay. Did you know that there's lenders that are locking in rates for 180 and 360 days? Of course. And they're afloat. So if they go down or up, you're still safe. Think about that. That's an option. But I'm going to leave it there because I want you to call me. So if you call me, we'll talk about it. If you don't call me, then you know what? You better comment below and share this video. I'm giving you two options. So, yes. Okay, anyways. So, what do you want to do? Do you want to buy or do you want to stay at your parents' house? Think about it. Or just rent. Just pay your landlord's mortgage. Okay, so in inflation, oh my gosh, okay. In inflationary times, especially important, it's important to invest your money in an asset that traditionally holds or grows in value. So I'm going to show you. So there's a home ownership, a hedge against inflation, and this is really important. So if you have a big portion of money, you want to invest in something that's going to keep on growing and growing and growing, like real estate. Real estate is the perfect example to actually invest your money. Now, if I tell you about like home ownership at a hedge against inflation, I'm going to tell you home appreciation versus consumer price increases over the decades. Okay, so in the 1970s, we were looking at, 7.1 to 9 point. So the home appreciation in 1970 was 9.9%. In 1980s, 5.5. 1990s, 4%. 2000s, 2.3%. 2010, 4.9, 2020, 9.2, 2021. You know how much appreciation it is? 18%. Tell me what bank gives you 18% in interest rate. Of course, not in your money. Look, I'm looking at my interest rate. I got only $1, one freaking stinking dollar. Oh, and then I put it in my Roth IRA, and I had $2,000 in it, and I had 1 cent, one freaking cent. So don't even get me started. It was 1 cent or $1. But anyways, this is a total different topic. So tell me, what is the best benefit for you? Think about it. Think about it. You know the answer. Home ownership. So what does this mean to you? Today, experts say home prices will go only up from there. Here, thanks to the ongoing imbalance in supply and demand. People, we're still 4 million properties, 4 million houses under Oh my gosh, supply. We are still in short supply. So what are you guys thinking? This is not going anywhere. Yes, interest rates are going to increase. That is true. Yes, that's gonna cut the capability of you being able to go ahead and buy. So yes, I can buy this house because it's bigger, but then again, if I keep on waiting, I'm gonna be able to buy this. So which one do you want? Do you want this one or you want this one? Yes, I have a cookie. So yes. So which one do you want? This one or this one? Keep on waiting, you're gonna get this. And keep on waiting, you're probably gonna get half of this. So think about it, caramba. Okay, in this case, so once you buy a house, any home appreciation that does occur will be good for your equity. Of course. You know what? Imagine you later on, let's say, did you know that after you buy a house, you don't even have to wait 30 days to actually buy a vacation home? Do you have a little bit of change? Of course. Do you want an income property? Of course. See, there you can actually keep on growing your wealth portfolio, your real estate portfolio. Think about that. It's good assets, good debt. It's actually putting money in your pocket. So completely. And since homes are typically assets that grow in value, even in inflationary times, you have peace of mind that history shows your investment is a strong one. So I'm going to tell you something. If you're ready to buy a home, it may make sense to move forward with your plans despite the rising inflation. If you want an expert advice on your specific situation and how to time your purchase, let's connect. Comment below, share this video, and let me know what your thoughts are. And hopefully you don't end up staying with your parents. This is Cindy Pressgrace with Cindy's Realty Group, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a beautiful day. Bye.